How's it going, guys? Tony here, taking a look to that Letter Quest Grimm's Journey Remastered, which released on the Xbox One last week, which you can pick up for $7.99 if you like what you see. So it's going to kind of be a different one today, obviously, with it being the kind of first video that's going to feature on my blog site that I've got going now, since after being booted from Honest Games Reviews for reasons I don't really want to go into. In truth, it's kind of I've had kind of time to be bitter about it and kind of get angry about it, but I'm at the stage now where I'm like, what's the point of just making kind of any issue of it? They're going to do what they're going to do, so they'll let them, let them do with that whatever they want to do, and kind of I'll focus more on what I do and kind of what I done for the site and stuff like that. So I kind of hopefully bring it to the blog site that I've got going at the moment, and kind of just see where the future goes, and kind of I guess just work away again. It's a hard thing to kind of move away from something that you've done for so long, and kind of seeing others now gain kind of things because of what work you put into it. But I'm not going to be bitter about it. I'm not going to be angry about it anymore. I'm kind of just, obviously, I'll go the best I can to remove my content and that from kind of other stuff that I did. But now I'm going to solely focus on what I'm doing now, which is kind of the blog site at the moment. And like I say, in the future, who knows if I'll write for other sites or, once again go down the route of another site again. We'll kind of see where that goes. So yeah, like I say, we're going to have a look today at Letter Quest Grimm's Journey Remastered, which is, like I say, out now for $7.99. To be honest, I put about 14 hours in, I think it is, when I picked it up and I got the code. With the kids off, with Easter, they've kind of helped me play it a little bit as well, so it's kind of had the time to put in time with the family as well and kind of play the game with them as well. So it's certainly going to be a game, if you've got kids, I'd say straight away that, it's a great game to pick up. What with it, if they're around my age, which is like 8, 9, 10, it's great. It's a great word game where they can learn how to spell certain words and stuff like that, and it kind of explains the word to them with press of the Alt button. So if they ever spell a word that they come across by mistake, they're certainly gonna, it's a good teaching game as well of having fun with it as well. So you've got two modes in total in the game. You've got story mode and endless mode. Story mode is kind of the one where I've put more time into, I'd say, with endless mode kind of being one I've just, dipped into now and again in a couple of goes, with it just being more of the same as what the story mode offers, only kind of is in an endless mode, as it were, where you kind of just got to carry on and keep going until you've got no energy and you die, and that's at the end of the game there, and you kind of give you stats of what you've done, and kind of, that's that. In terms of the story mode, it's called story mode, but there's kind of not that much story to it. It's a very simple Grimm's on a quest to get a pizza, but it's all told in comics, which is kind of, it's not that really good of a story in truth. It's more about the 40 plus levels that you're gonna face. You're gonna face different enemies along the way, and kind of harder enemies, all of which kind of at certain points have kind of different things attached to them. So you kind of can only beat monsters with kind of using corner letters, or kind of using only certain letters. You're not allowed to use other letters and stuff like that. So it's kind of a challenge at the heart the further you go into the game. I think I've done about 16 of the levels so far, with each level kind of offering 4 stars available. So you've got the 1 star, which is just by simply beating the level itself. Then you've got a 2nd star, which is beating it in a certain time, which is kind of like a time trial. Then you've got a 3rd star, which is a special challenge, which is kind of, like I say, in terms of kind of only using certain letters, or kind of only using certain size letters and stuff like that to kind of beat the monster that's in front of you. And then you've got the 4th star, which is kind of essentially hard mode, which has got harder monsters and kind of stuff like that. So that's going to be the biggest challenge to kind of unlock. I think they call it the crystal star, to unlock those. And like I say, you have Grimm as well. So you've got Rose, who's kind of the red character, which is kind of, you can unlock her after getting 30 stars out of the game. But in terms of kind of anything kind of that different from Grimm, it's kind of only a few tweaks in some of the settings that she has. But I've certainly used Grimm more than I have Rose. So it's kind of, I can't really say she offers that much of a difference to playing with Grimm. In terms of the progression of the story, you've kind of got all the unlockables available to you, which you get by getting gems. You get gems simply by finishing the level, and there's also a pile of gems at the end of each level, which you kind of have to make. The bigger word you make, with the more kind of power to it, you'll get more gems back. And then you've also got little hidden chests. Well, I would say hidden, they're out in the open, but you've got them. You have to guess the word. It's kind of give you a little word block at the bottom. You kind of have to guess what word it is using the letters at the bottom. So you've got all that, and you've got unlockables like extra health, different weapons, books that kind of, I don't know, what did the books do? I think they kind of had like XP to you, so you've got like certain powers get tweaked, so you've got like more damage, or you know, you got more protection and stuff like that. So it's all across the kind of same thing. And then you also got potions like health and kind of wipe the tiles, which we'll get to in a sec. In terms of the tiles, like I say, you kind of, it's not just a simple tile block at the bottom where you've got to guess the words. They've also got, you know, certain things that'll pop up to kind of stop or kind of help you along the way. So you've got, I think it's 5 crystals, which are good, which kind of, you know, either boost health, give you extra damage, give you a shield, stuff like that. And then you also got bad tiles, which kind of, you know, the duplicate tiles, which kind of make the same letter pop up around the board. The longer you leave it, obviously they'll swap to the next tile. So soon enough you can find yourself with half a table full of E's or anything like that. Then you've got cracked tiles, which add no damage. What else is there? Tornado, which changes the letter each turn, and kind of all stuff like that. If you want a more detailed review on kind of the tiles, I've put that all in the review on the blog, which is you know, in the description box below. You can go and check it out there. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll let you have just a simple look at the game, show you as many levels as I can, and kind of hopefully, you know, 4 different stars available to you, and kind of show you some of the monsters and some of the quests that you can expect to come across. So yeah, just thanks for watching. Like I say, if you followed me from the other side, thanks very much for coming to check me out. Certainly go and follow me out on social media, and kind of, you know, check me out on Twitter and Facebook and all that, because, you know, once again I'm starting from the bottom once again, so I've got to kind of grow again. I expect it to take a long time. I don't expect it to, you know, happen instantly or anything like that. But like I say, we'll just see where the future goes. I mean, I enjoy doing this. This is the one thing that I want to get from it. People see it sometimes, you get in the free games. That was never the case for me. It was always, you know, I enjoy writing stuff, and kind of, you know, once I started doing these videos, I enjoy doing it. I know I'm not the best at doing these, but it's kind of something I enjoy doing. And so when the, you know, the enjoyment got took out of it a little bit, it was kind of, you know, there were times when I was going to walk away, but, you know, since leaving, I kind of had a few sites come over to me and ask me if I wanted to go and write for them. I had the blogs, you know, site going still. You know, there's tons of things that I can see, you know, going to happen. Hopefully, you know, we'll just see where it goes. So yeah, just thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, and I'm back in soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.